morning, my name is Umberto Mucci. This is We the ItaliaNews, a daily video broadcasting from Italy under the coronavirus crisis. Today is May 8th, the fifth day of Italy in phase 2. Also today marks 2 exact months from the beginning of the lockdown. Just remember that even if it's a semi-lockdown now, it's still very risky to go out and the majority of the Italians just stay home. The trend of the official statistics continues to go in the right direction in Italy. The only number that does not is the daily deaths, still over 200 yesterday. The current positives of which we are aware fall below 90,000 at the level of April 4. I do not know how many of you know that in Italy 5 regions have a special autonomy greater than the others. They are Sicily, Sardinia, Valle d'Aosta, Friuli Venezia Giulia and Trentino Alto Adige, which actually consists of the 2 autonomous provinces of Trento and Bolzano. Now, Trentino Alto Adige has decided yesterday to go against the government's recommendations and reopen shops and craft activities already today. Hairdressers, barbers, bars, museums and libraries from May 11 and hotels and tourist centers from May 25. The region is angry against the national government because it believes that it is necessary to differentiate reopenings from region to region and not to decide in the same way for everyone. The contagion rate in Trentino Alto Adige as a percentage of the population is about double that of the national average, while the mortality rate is 67 deaths per 100,000 inhabitants, which is higher than the sum of the mortality rates per 100,000 inhabitants together of Puglia, Sardinia, Molise, Sicily, Campania, Basilicata, Calabria, Umbria and Lazio altogether. Listening to social media shows that with summer on the horizon there is a desire for holidays in Italy despite the coronavirus. From March 18 to April 30, there are a total of 186.4 million interactions on the web, a spontaneous promotional campaign that, if commissioned, would cost 331 million euros. Italy has started to promote our territories to the Italian market. With the borders still closed and the virus around, it will be very difficult to think that foreign tourists will come to Italy. But even we Italians will not be able to go abroad. So the idea is to help Italians to rediscover Italy, visit the many beauties of our peninsula and bring together supply and demand in the safest and most profitable way for everybody. A hashtag has been launched and it is hashtag Io Resto in Italia, which means I stay in Italy. We the Italians, together with some partners, is working to make 2021 the year of return tourism, or better route tourism, with the hashtag Io Torno in Italia, which means I go back to Italy. The first ones to be targeted by this initiative will be you Italians abroad. Get ready, because Italy will be eager and happy to welcome you back when it is possible, and we aim to do it in 2021. Regions, municipalities and hospitals in northern Italy are bracing for a slew of lawsuits from families of coronavirus victims demanding compensation for alleged treatment errors, negligence and misinformation. In particular, hundreds of relatives of coronavirus victims in Lombardy, the hardest hit region in Italy, blame what they say was an inadequate response by the authorities. Lombardy's governor, Attilio Fontana, says the criticism of the handling of the virus is unfair and misdirected. He blames the national government for mistakes and for not locking down sooner. Lombardy has half the deaths, the general positive cases and the new positive cases of the whole country. I need to spend a minute telling you how good young Italians, boys and girls have been and continue to be in this situation, and especially teenagers. There could have been reactions of challenge, impatience, anger, and instead common sense prevailed. These are good guys. It is the generation that suffers the most, and is the one that is showing the best. They have given up everything, most of all. Diligent, they continue to study despite the fact that from the beginning they have been granted that everyone will be promoted. For 2 months they've been immobilized at the very age when it is most important to move. No classmates at school, no sports, no gym, no teenage love, no parties. Just at the age when the instinct is to rebel against the rules at its best, they accepted them for the common good. They accepted rules. They wake up, take lessons online, then the many homework they are assigned, find each other in chat rooms and fill their time with films, books, music and TV series. A boy or girl between the ages of 12 and 18 is not meant to spend all day at home with their family. Life is outside where there are boundaries to break, mistakes to make, exaggeration to try, as everyone has done at their age. And yet they respect an absurd but fair daily life, big inside in the name of health out there. They accept that they have much less freedom, not out of indifference, but because they know what it is worth and they want it back as soon as possible intact. Teachers, Italian teachers, should be thanked 1,000 times. Our children should be thanked twice as much. They give us hope for this country of ours that will have a very, very hard time getting up from this terrible crisis. Now it's all for now. Please stay healthy, stay home, stay safe. I'll see you tomorrow. This was We the ItaliaNews from Rome. Ciao, my name is Umberto Mucci.